Hey there, this is Michelle Pesco-Salido, and in today's training, I want to show you and kind of give you an overview of a new feature that just came out in our ad manager or in the Power Editor on Facebook, but it's basically called Dynamic Creative Ads. Now, if you've followed any of our trainings, you know that we use something called AdExpresso, and AdExpresso has always given us the ability to, and I can show you that over here, but basically given us the ability to create one ad. But then what will happen is we can input different variations, which will basically spit out 30, 40, 50, 120 different ads from one ad setup, meaning if I upload 3 images to test against each other, AdExpresso will create image number 1 with headline number 1, image number 2 with headline number 1, image number 3 with headline number 1, and then image number 1 with headline number 2, and just all these different variations. Now, I don't want you guys to be confused. That is very different than what Facebook has just come out with. Now, if you don't have this feature yet, you should have it here soon. But you know, the whole purpose of this video is I want you to become aware of this. It's a really great feature. And again, it's very different than what we can use with AdExpresso. I've seen a lot of people think that it's the same thing, and it's not, because this feature only allows you to create one ad. But what Facebook will do is it will rotate the different variations through that one ad. So it's not creating a bunch of different ads if you're uploading a bunch of different variations. So what I mean by variations is basically, I've highlighted this here, is you can upload like 10 images, and that's the maximum you can actually upload to test in that one ad. So 10 different images or 10 different videos. It's one or the other. Right now it's not both. 5 different bodies, 5 different titles, 5 different descriptions, and again, one ad format. You can have one link URL, and then one call to action, which could equal 28 different assets. But there are, you can do like 5 different call to actions and maybe one title. So the variations can change up here, but the total assets, which you need to remember, is 30. So I don't have this in my regular account yet, but I'm going to show you kind of the easiest way to access it to see if you do have it. So the first thing that you want to do is go into your ad manager and click on create to actually create an ad. And what I would say is you're going to need to, let me just show you this real quick. So right here, there's an option that says switch to guided creation. That's what everybody has right now. Okay, so this is a guided creation, meaning Facebook's going to guide you through setting this up. But if you want to get access to this dynamic creative ad format, you're going to have to switch to quick creation. I got tongue-tied there. So we're going to click continue. And that's going to switch this over to what we call a quick creation. And what I would do is kind of go through here. So let's just say I'm going to run, you know, test 1 campaign, and you're going to need to choose. Right now it's only available for conversions, app installs, and one other one. I know it's not available for traffic as of making this video, so it's going to have to be a conversion ad, which probably most of you are doing those anyways. Then we need to name the ad set. I'm just going to call it, you know, test number 1 ad set. And then we need to do the ad name, test number 1 ad name. All right, so that's going to save a draft. And then from there, it's going to open this up here, and you're going to see that we're doing a conversion ad. This is basically the campaign level. But if you click over here to the right to the ad set, this is where you're going to have to actually make sure your pixel's in. This one isn't verified, but I've already chosen one so I can show you. But here's where the dynamic creative is. You need to turn that on. All right, so turning this on, we click continue. And that's going to open up the ability for you to create all of these different variations. And again, you're going to basically go through this and set this up. Now, if you're looking for a more extensive training on this, it just happens today, we're actually doing a training in our Power Players Club. It's a monthly membership program. You can start for $1 trial for 30 days. I'll put the link below the video, but we're actually doing a training in this. And we do weekly trainings, and our members get access to us, and we're able to kind of go into more in-depth training when it comes to creating these. So for this, and again, I'll provide all the links below for like this here to kind of get the information from Facebook, AdExpresso if you're interested in that, and some other information. So as you're going through this, it's the same thing that we always teach. Set your daily budget, create your audience here, the connection type, do your placements, where you want to place this ad, how do you want to optimize and deliver this ad. All of this information is pretty standard if you've been creating Facebook ads. So from there, you're going to go up here and click on, after you set that, you're going to come up here and go to the ad. And here is where you're going to be able to create those dynamics. So we got not enough assets. Okay, well, we're going to fix that error in just a second. So again, identity, where do you want to drive traffic to? Connect it to what page? So we may want to connect it to, our fan page, which we have to do if we're going to run ads in the news feed. This is our Instagram account. Maybe, you don't want to run it in Instagram, but the big dynamic creative part is right here. So we got to select images. So we'll come in here and you'll see, if we just go to image library, you can select like a couple of different images. So I'm just going to, select some that are already in here. There's a few there. So there's 4. So we're going to click confirm. All right, then you're going to come down to, let's go down here, and you're going to select text. So see, you can do 2 different texts. So text example 1, text example 2, headlines, same thing. Maybe you want to do 3 different headlines. So headline 3, oh, I'm sorry, 1. Just going to copy this, copy headline 2, headline 3. Newsfeed description. Description 1. And again, this is going to rotate this through this one ad. All these different headlines, all these different texts, all these different descriptions. 3, let's just add 4 just to have fun here. Description 4. All right, here's another option. You can do, let's do book now, and let's also do download. You can test out 3 different call to actions. You can actually do listen now if you wanted to. So there's some different options there. If you don't like that, just click the X button. So now we need to go back up here. I need to enter a website. I'm just going to enter in our blog. All right. Now it should populate a view here. So you can see we've got text example 1, we've got an image, and it's using headline number 3, description 2. Now you're going to see that, again, one ad, but then it's going to rotate all of these different variations that we put here through the ad, which is a really great feature. So once you do that and you actually submit the ad, which I'm not going to do here right now, you will be able to then go into, once that ad is running, you'll be able to go into the performance columns, and then you'll be able to customize those columns, and then you'll be able to see how is that ad actually performing with all the different images, the different text, the different links that you're using, the different call to action buttons. That way you'll be able to see which image is doing better, which headline, which description, which call to action button, whatever variations you have put in there. So that's super, super helpful. I love this new feature. I will provide this link, but if you go down to the bottom, you can kind of see where they give some information down here about dynamic creatives. use breakdowns to understand the ad performance. There's a lot of helpful information on here also, and I'm also providing a blog post for this. So I just wanted to get this video out to you to show you that this feature is available to really up your game. I would say all marketers should definitely be using this. I think it's a great feature that Facebook has just added. And again, we dive into this more extensively in our Power Players Club, so I'll put that link below because you can test drive that for $1 for 30 days, and I want to encourage you to do that because we have a private Facebook group, and we also do weekly trainings, and you can always get us to review your ads or your blogs or your ad copy, anything that you're doing in your business. So I hope you found this to be valuable. I would love to hear your feedback if you're actually using this and how you feel it's improving your Facebook ad marketing game. So again, feel free to share this if you want to. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next training video. Bye-bye.